So I'm only want to talk about some basketball games, the ones that I care about, because this is really kind of boring. Some of these games, but mainly, so let me talk about the Lakers and the Timberwolves game. I said it last night. I think this Timberwolves team, I mean, they did make the conference finals last year. Now they had Carl Towns. They don't have him anymore. Now they have Julius Randle. But I thought a big story in this game was the role players, right? Guys like Nance Reed, I think he had 25. And McDonald, he had like 23 as well. That was the big, because I think Anthony Edwards only had like 23 points. I thought the role players really came up to play. Where I think the Lakers, like Luca had a great game with 37. I think he did most of the stuff in the first half. But LeBron, the role players didn't play good either. Neither did LeBron had 19. I don't know what's wrong with LeBron. Either he's still hurt and he's not 100%, or he's afraid to get hurt. That's like, we saw what happened that Friday, that game versus Houston, one of the final games of the season. He kind of pulled it again, right? And the groin, he was icing it. So something's up with LeBron, man, where he's kind of hesitating at times. I don't know, man. He might not be right, whether he's, like I said, whether he's still kind of hurt or he's afraid to get hurt. I don't know, but something's off. He's got to play better, man. But I thought a lot of it was, I thought the role players, like I said, Nance Reed and what's the guy's name? McDonald. They play really good. But we'll see what happens on, I think they play again Monday. We'll see what happens. But Timberwolves are a really good team, man. And like I said, only like 23 points from Edwards. He's capable of playing even better in the future. But I think they need LeBron James to play better, man. I really do. But we'll see what happens. Then the next game I want to talk about is we can talk about the Clippers and the Nuggets, man. This game was really good. It really sucks for the Clippers, man. They really had it, man. And they just let it go out there at the end. The Nuggets stole the game, basically. And it's frustrating because they had a great game from James Harden. I think like 33 points. And I'm just not sure how many more games you're going to get like that out of James Harden. I think you had like 23 from Kawhi, 33 from Harden. And it's just like, damn, man. Like, I feel like it's the more they get into it, especially as they get into the later games, 6 and 7, that could be where Harden starts falling off a little bit, right? So I think these early games where there's not so much pressure on Harden and he actually plays better, these are the games you got to get, because I feel like if things start getting close at the end there and they have to go to game 7, Harden might be tight and he might not play it as good. So it sucks too, not only because they were winning the game, and then they ended up losing at the end, but also because damn, a 33-point game from Harden. I'm not sure how many of those you're going to get in the playoffs going forward. But again, they were led by James Harden. Again, their best player, Kawhi Leonard, didn't even play that good, 23 points. Jokic did his thing, Michael Porter. I think Aaron Gordon had a great game. But yeah, the Nuggets, I don't know, man. Were they just pacing themselves this whole time? And now the playoffs have started, they're going to go off. Poor Coach Malone might have gotten fired for no reason. Holy free holies. And then the final game I want to talk about is the Warriors in Houston. Man, I think I look at this I think this Warriors team, man, I feel like Jimmy is basically replacing Klay Thompson, man. Like everything he did, he's replacing. It's almost like they put a time machine and they brought back like 2019 Klay Thompson. That's what I feel like. This defense is unbelievable with Draymond and Jimmy Butler and Draymond, man. It's unbelievable, man. It is unbelievable, man. Like I said, it's back to that 2019 Klay Thompson type shit. I can see why Draymond Green said they were going to win the championship when they got Jimmy Butler, because I think he saw the vision. He's like, oh, yeah, this is Jimmy. Even though he's 35, this is basically Klay Thompson in like 2019 Klay Thompson before he got all those injuries. So let's see what happens, man. But I think everybody was thinking Lakers and Thunder in the Western Conference. Right now, it's still early. We got to see, right? Only the first weekend. But if it's not going to be the Lakers versus Thunder. Now, I don't know how the standings work. They might have to play them in the next round, right? It might be Thunder Warriors in the next round. So then I don't know what will we get there. Maybe Timberwolves Warriors? I don't know. Or Clippers Nuggets might have something to say. I don't know. But all of a sudden, man, who knows what the hell's going to happen with these playoffs, man. Holy free holies. Houston is young, man. I think Jalen Green and Thompson, Amen Thompson combined for only 15 points tonight. Um, that's terrible, man. They're young. Maybe the bright lights got to them too much a little bit tonight. Sengun, I thought he did, 25 points for him. But yeah, man. And we all thought this was going to happen, right? I feel like, for example, like or Orlando, Orlando, Houston, and Miami. They're good, but they're not ready. They're not ready for this. Maybe in the future, but right now I don't think they're ready for this shit, man. We'll see what happens though. But I just feel like they're not ready for this shit, man. Um, but yeah, man, that's what I think about right now. I'm honestly only watching those three, to be honest. The Lakers, Timberwolves, Clippers, Nuggets, and Warriors, Houston. Everything else to me, it's. I mean, we saw all these damn blowouts, guys. Like, come on, let's not waste our time watching all these other series. We know what's gonna happen. I think those are and look, I even think the Warriors are gonna beat Houston. Like, they're a lot more superior when it comes to having experience. And then the other two, I think, are 50-50. We'll see what happens tomorrow with the Lakers and Minnesota and the Clippers and Nuggets. Those might be more 50-50. But we'll see what the hell happens. But those are honestly the three series that are really catching my eye as of right now. And nothing else is really doing it. The other five are just too predictable for me, the other five series. But we'll see what the future holds. Um, but yeah, man, today was terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I spent about 75% of my day watching baseball. It was terrible, horrendous playoff. The first three games were just really bad. Um, I don't know if they did the schedule like this because they knew it was Eastern. People were gonna be with their families and stuff, and we're not gonna be watching basketball. But it was horrendous, man. I ended up watching I think I watched the Cubs and Diamondbacks, the Astros and Padres. Well, I was just watching baseball the whole day. I'm like, I cannot remember opening weekend of an NBA playoff where the games are ass. Like, I'm sorry, but WrestleMania wasn't even that good, but at least WrestleMania had some good moments. I thought that, man, even the Lakers Minnesota game, it was a surprise, right? But it was also an ass whooping. So if you look at this first playoff games, really the only two games that were exciting were Clippers Nuggets and Houston Warriors. Everything else was a butt whooping, right? So we'll see. Hopefully it gets better, but it was not a very exciting day, especially today for basketball until the Warriors Houston. It was just not fun. It was in that game at the third quarter. I'm like, another butt whooping. Here we go. Thankfully Houston made it a game there at the end, but man, holy free holies. We might have to maybe at least think about maybe making it 3 out of 5 in the first round, instead of 4 out of 7. Kind of a waste of time, man. Some of these teams, like I said, either they just don't belong or they're not ready yet. They're just too green. And at least not have to bet on, I don't know, I mean, we're looking at 10 to 15 days of seeing some of the. Are we gonna have to see the Memphis Grizzlies play for the next week? We know what's gonna happen there, right? Kind of a waste of time. But it is what it is. This is why sometimes I think the NBA playoffs can be a little bit frustrating. Because I think some of these first rounds are kind of a waste of time. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's the final day. I will not be live streaming. Starting next, no, this upcoming week, Tuesday, I will be back with the live streams. I've been brainstorming maybe some shorter streams on Mondays and Fridays, maybe 1 hour streams. I've been brainstorming in my head. Maybe I can, maybe from 1:30 to 2:30 before I start watching wrestling. I've been brainstorming, but who knows? We'll see what the future holds. I think there's already the next pay-per-view is May 10th, so that's coming up in 3 weeks. So it's damn, I don't have to now. I would be able to stream on Sunday. I would just miss Saturday and Friday, but I don't know. I don't want to do this again, especially in 3 weeks. Come on, man. I just came back and I'm gonna have to do it again on May 10th. So I'm thinking about maybe seeing if I can at least stream like on Fridays and Monday for 1 hour. But let me brainstorm in my head. But yeah, okay, guys, I'm out like a light. We'll be back tomorrow's the final recap, and then we'll be back with